Nearly 8,000 nurses and staff from Swedish Medical Center are on strike tonight. That's after months of trying to hammer out a new deal with management with really no progress.
And as Q13's John Hopperstad reports, now workers are taking their message to the public.
Very, very surprised. I have never been involved in anything like this.
Terry Thompson has been a nurse at the Swedish Ballard location for 31 years and has never held a picket sign. But on a rainy, dark sidewalk, she is among fellow Swedish workers on strike.
We want to give extraordinary care and caring, and we need the tools and the personnel to do that. Sometimes I go home and I feel like I didn't do the best that I could, given the time that I had and the amount of patients I had to see.
These nurses say negotiations on a new contract have gone nowhere.
We didn't want to strike. I'm part of the bargaining team, and we didn't want to strike. We wanted to bargain with them. We didn't want to come out here. Nobody wants to be out here in the rain, but they left us no option.
According to documents, Swedish management says it's offering an 11% wage increase. Nurses say that's a good start, but they need more to increase staffing and keep good workers. Otherwise, they say, patients will suffer.
There's a nursing shortage in Washington State and across the nation, and we want Swedish to do something about that.
With nearly 8,000 nurses and staff on strike, Swedish is doing something to keep its hospitals running, spending $11 million to bring in replacement workers. We saw many show up just as regular staff hit the picket line, and while this strike goes on, 2 Swedish emergency rooms, one in Redmond and here at the Ballard location, are closed. The ER signs covered with paper and tape. This strike is scheduled for 3 days. All of these picketing workers will be back on the job Friday, and they admit if they can't come to an agreement soon, they're not sure what their next move will be. In Seattle, John Hopperstad, Q13 News.
And these nurses are just getting started. I saw more than 100 of them out today in Ballard, again, with the same energy. And the nurses' strike is even getting the attention of presidential candidates. Bernie Sanders put out this tweet saying he stands with the nurses and caregivers fighting for a fair contract and safe staffing. In a statement, Swedish says patients can continue to count on Swedish to provide high-quality, safe, and compassionate care during the strike. We're pleased that operations are running smoothly at all of our campuses.
I'm Matt Lorch from